Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Breachway. We have the Firebrand here. I haven't played the ship on this channel yet, so it's time to actually bring this hot boy into the galaxy. Yeah, I like it a lot because there's a very unique mechanic that we have to play with here, and that is self-overheat. And we're gonna ride the red line with this. So we are starting with the Pyroclast Mark 1. Tier 3, by the way, that gives us the Igniter ability here. It deals 6 damage, shreds for 3, so it is a flak card. And then we sustain 2 heat. And if we are overheated, we increase this card's cooldown by 2, which is bad. But other than that, it only costs us 2 ordnance for 6 damage and a bit of shredding. It is amazing. So managing our own heat is gonna be a thing. We also got Fire Strike, deal 6 damage, shred 2. And then we sustain 2 heat after firing. But the thing gets +1 damage for every 2 heat we have on the ship, and we have it twice. So this is kind of like our payoff card for having high heat, and I guess we're gonna get a little bit more than that. There's Heat Shift, Hot Swap, Igniter. Melting Clip is pretty cool. We deal 4, and if we're overheated, we apply a heat to the enemy for every 2 hull damage that we do. So yeah, we want to be hot on this ship. Cerberus Shield is kind of going into the same direction here. We got 3 energy +1 for every heat tolerance point, and we gain a heat, so we overheat ourselves with it, or heat up. But it is 6 shield card for 2 that grows with our heat tolerance. Plasma Field here gives us also more shielding for every heat that we have. Super good. It depletes though, so we gotta be careful. We only have technically 1 shield card in the long run. And then there's Radiators. Obviously we have a way to dissipate heat again. So Radiate does that, dissipates 2 heat. If we are at 0 heat, we gain 2 energy instead, but it depletes. And then the heat converter says gain an ordnance for every 2 heat on your ship. It also depletes. So we can kind of be bursty in the early stage of this run. Thermal Mass says we get a +2 heat tolerance. Now the unique thing about the shield is the Radiant Core. It says gain resource equal to your regular income when dissipating heat points equal to your reactor power +2. Sounds complicated. Complicated. Is it? Is not. No. We have a reactor power of 5 currently, so we have 5 reactor pips here. That means as soon as we have dissipated 7 heat right now, we're gonna get a resource regular based on our regular income. So when we dissipated a total of 7 heat, we gain 3 ordnance, 1 energy, and 1 mass. And we can shift these things around as well to generate heat. Alright. I'm gonna start with +1 reactor power. I'm gonna start with 2 extra fuel and the lock and load subsystem here, or the perk. We receive a compatible subsystem as a combat reward after defeating the 3rd enemy. And we are playing escalation level 4 here. Stronger enemies appear at the start of each sector instead of only 5 nodes in, so we can see big targets very early on. I'm very curious. We might actually take some early damage. We have to probably deal with lots of repairs, and that takes resources. Alrighty, let's see what the broker is gonna give us. 5 combat encounters to get 150 credits. I'll take it. Interesting. The Iron Cannon might be good here because it is a way to delay the enemy's attack, so it kind of acts as another defensive way. Quad Flak is just good because it's we have the Pyroclast, which is also a flak, so going into the brittle idea could be a nice thing to do. And then there's the coil gun, which I don't think is helpful here, because coil gun plays with the overload mechanic. We need a lot of energy for it, which I don't have. This is a pre-upgraded Iron Javelin. I'm gonna go with the Iron Cannon, sure. So guys, we need 5 conflicts, 5 fights. Where do we get them? We are okay in standing with the free roamers and the dead weight, so the yellow and the red nodes are the good ones for us. I feel like, again, fighting a lot over here. And then, this is gonna cost us a lot to get to the space station, but it might be a good idea anyways. Yeah, there's an opportunity to get a fuel ship and then jump over here and there then. I think the bottom path is the good path. Alright, let's take positions and see what we can do here. Okay, you're just a little small ship. You're fine. Cool. How do we do it? Also, what is Iron Javelin actually doing? We deal 6 Iron Eyes, and we deal double damage if I am unshielded. Sure, take away their activations. All of them. Delayed. Now, the heat converter. Gain an ordnance for every 2 heat on your ship. Unshielded, gain 4 shield. If shielded, deal 4 iron plus 1 for every shield point you have, and then it removes all the shield points. Okay, so it's a, you know, it is another way to actually shield up. I love it. Do we just get more energy by radiating? I think so. Yeah, sure. Sure. Just generating energy seems like a good idea. Okay, we end the turn. We have bought ourselves a little bit of time here. There's Fire Strike. But we need to heat up before we really use it. Plasma Field says gain 4 plus 1 for each heat point. Then it depletes. I think I'd rather go Shield Switch right now. Generating 4 shield. Just holding it here. Yeah, you know, it's fine. There's the Iron Javelin yet again. Sure. Drop it there. Do I Fire Strike them already? We gotta get these cards on cooldown as well, but I think I want to combo off instead. I'm gonna drop the Plasma Field so I can draw both of my attacks. Alright, here we go. We got a lot of ordnance now. That means we can start with the Igniter. Deal 6, shred 3, sustain 2 heat. Here we go. Nice. Now Fire Strike deals 7 damage. And we sustain another 2 heat. Alright, that should deal 8 damage now. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, pretty good. Now, the thing is, we are now technically overheated, but we will dissipate a heat at the end of the turn, getting to our maximum capacity. And Heat Converter says gain an ordnance for every 2 heat on your ship, so we're gonna get 3. It depletes. Alright, here we go. This is the kind of the flow that we want. Heating up, cooling down, heating up, cooling down. Sure. Javelin them. Make him do nothing. We wait. We wait and cool. Shield switch. Yeah, can be played later. Any attack kills now. I mean, not the Iron Javelin, obviously, but the Fire Strike does. Alright. So that was a good fight. Good showcase here. Heat Shift says, deal 4, shred 2. If we are overheated, we dissipate 2 heat. I like that card. Coolant Dump. Reduce your heat by your heat tolerance. Sustain 2 coolant loss. It's good. Another Iron Javelin plus. The plus is quite good. Thermal Barrier. Gain 10 shield and sustain 3 heat. Alright. Not a bad one. I think I'm gonna go with the Javelin. At the same time, we need to actually deal damage. Let's get the Heat Shift first. Yep. We might find another Iron Javelin later. Alright, good fight. We have the extra reactor power that should go somewhere. Honestly, I think it should be going into energy because we have the Iron Cannon that is very energy hungry on top of our shield. Alright. Let's keep going. So for all of you who have no idea what is going on right here, go to the playlist of this video and then go back to the very first video where I explain everything in detail. Right, we got 6 damage incoming and 1 shred. Actually 2 shred. Okay. Do we Javelin that? We take away 2 pips, but it could be the Iron Missile and the Barrier. Maybe I just go Plasma Field? Or actually Heat Buffer? I can do both, so I'm gonna see what the Javelin takes. That's exactly what I was expecting there. Alright, so we shield up. And yeah, we want our other aggressive attacks. There we go. It's the Igniter. Heating us up. I think that is a good idea, and I'll shoot the Fire Strike right after. If overheated, dissipate 2. Don't need to shield switch right now. Don't need to plasma field right now. Thing has a 4-turn cooldown. I think I'm gonna drop it actually. Yeah, I'll drop it. Just so that we can get the damage going. 4 turns are a bunch of turns. Cool. The good news is we have the plasma field, just in case. I'm gonna Iron Javelin them again, delaying quite a lot. And we Fire Strike. That's pretty good. 7 damage applied. Sure. I'm just gonna get the ordnance right now. Don't think that it makes a big difference. Let's hold here. Alright, I didn't actually take a look at my crew members. So now we gotta defend ourselves. Let's do it with the plasma field. That gives us 8 shielding. Yep.
Shields up, Captain.
Okay, radiating is a thing that I don't want to do yet. There are 4 cards incoming. Which cards are coming? The Igniter, the Fire Strike, and the Iron Javelin. So we do have lethal next round. Means I'm gonna end the turn here. So the light iron missile will take a turn to actually reach me. Ah, right. Yeah. We also had to get all of these. That's fair enough. We are currently not shielded. That means we're gonna deal 12 plasma. Plasma iron. Alright. Destroying their shield. The Igniter will give us a bit of damage. Damage and heat. Alright. And I think it is time to just shield switch. Okay, so we got 4 shield now. The iron missile will deal 6. So we take 2 ionize, but only at 6 ionize, one of our productions will go down. Alright, guys. Now we got the Fire Strike, dealing a whopping 9 damage. That's pretty good. Okay, so far so good. In money. And another card. The Blazing Barrage. Deal 6, shred 1 plus half your heat on your ship. And then sustain 2 heat. It's a nice setup to get the enemy a bit more brittle. I think this can scale quite nicely, but honestly, Igniter is better. Because it has 6 damage flat and 3 shred flat. I can see myself having 6 heat, so this would shred for 4 every now and then. Also cheap card. Another heat buffer. I think... What do we take here? Iron Whip is also not bad. If the enemy is unshielded, we remove a pip from a targeted equipment. So we can say this is not gonna fire this turn. It's really good. Heat buffer is a fine defense card. Are we getting too hot is the question here. Alright, I'm gonna take the heat buffer. Let's get a defense card before we get another offensive card. Oh boy. I think energy production wise we are fine. So we need one more fight in order to get our subsystem from our perks. Okay. Prepare for combat. Okay, you got an Iron Blast. Oh, that's nasty. That is really nasty. We got a shield against that somehow. So, heat buffer gives us 8 shield. Yeah, I want to keep my production online, so I'm gonna go with that. Igniter, 6 damage, shred 3, sustain 2 heat. If overheated, increase the cards. Now the cool thing is we can unload already. It's pretty good. Oh, and I didn't even take a look at my dudes here. Let's see. Retrieve. Return an operated equipment card from the cooldown pile to your hand. I think this is our guy on the gun, so we can bring back an attack for 2 command points. We can reduce our heat by 2. Emergency coolant. Cool. And this guy gained 3 of your lowest resource. And then we also got an AI core. So the blast goes into our shield. And the next turn they probably also bring the blast and the laser beam. No, just the laser beam. That's alright. Cool. Problem is that we are currently shielded. Only by 1, but still. The Iron Javelin, I'm gonna hold. Shield switch. Unshielded, gain 4. If we are shielded, we deal 4 iron damage plus 1 for every shield point we have. Maybe that's the thing we do now. And then we re-shield. I think so. Yo, just drop their shield. And then shield up again. Got the heat. But we wanna be there. We dissipate to if we are overheated, but we are currently not. Alright. So the laser beam goes into my shield and the Iron Blast is gonna try to take it away. I think I can let them, it's no problem here. Fire Strike seems good, it's 8 damage. Yeah. Just yes. So, now we are overheated. So, heat shifts gets us 2 heat down. I love it. And, oh, we actually destroyed the Iron Blast. I mean, not destroyed them, disabled them for a while. That's pretty good. We're still shielded, so I don't think I want the Iron Javelin. But hey, there are more and more choices that we have to make. Alright. Shield is down to 1, so we are about to getting attacked. Igniter. Yeah, I think Igniter is still fine, although they have shield, or do I drop the Javelin anyways? Maybe we do that. Remove their shield first and then go with the Igniter, dealing actual damage on the ship. Now they are brittle as well, so every incoming damage is increased by 1. But we still need to defend against the laser beams, so let's do that with the Plasma. Okay. And Heat Converter is gonna give us 2 Ordnance. Sure, it's fine. We're gonna keep the Radiate though, just in case. It's either 2 heat dissipation or 2 energy if we are at 0 heat, which will most likely not ever happen, but hey, there's a chance. Okay, and then Fire Strike for the win. Yeah, this guy is, was a bit more difficult actually, with extra weapon systems that we had to manage. Not bad. Alright, Combined Arms. Deal 8 Ionize, draw an attack card. It's good. So we can break enemy shield or ionize them and then kind of follow up. Especially after the shield break with the Shred. It's a good thing. Thermal Barrier, gain 10 shield, sustain 3 heat. Yeah, Radiate again. I probably like that, but not now. Calculated Overheat says, at the end of each turn, add a heated shell to your hand, sustain 2 heat. It's an upgrade. The heated shell says, deal 2 damage, and if we're overheated, we dissipate a heat. So we can just heat up and then shoot our things and cool down because of it again. It's an upgrade, so it's something for longer fights. We have to set it up for 4 mass. At the end of each turn, add a heated shell to your hand. So we always get it. And then also sustain 2 heat. Oi, oi, oi. Is Combined Arms better here? I don't think the upgrade is good yet. It's too costly. It's way too costly. I mean, in an elite fight, we might need that. Draw and attack. We also don't really have a big draw pile yet, so difficult. Radiate is too early. I mean, I want the card eventually, so I'll take it now. We also got the Momentum Stabilizer. At the start of combat, we start with a stack of Offensive Assurance. But that's not target lock, right? Is it the thing that if you get +1 damage, and if you take damage, we lose it? I mean, I'll take it. And we also found salvage. Alright. So upgrading my reactor core would be fine now, because I want the extra mass, so I'd be able to play the calculated overheat card. So we need a bit more money in order to get there. Alright, play another fight here. Why not? There was a reactor core just right of us. Oh, we found the goodie. Missiles. Interesting. Sure. Ionize them so that they don't shoot the missiles. This is awkward. So awkward. I think I'm not just gonna... I'm gonna hold my hand and do nothing here. I want to play all of these cards eventually. Ugh. So calculated overheat can be used now. We will sustain 2 heat every turn now. Was that smart? I don't know. We will see. Cool. Double missile incoming, so we gotta defend for 8, but we have the heated buffer that just does that. And another heat. Fire Strike. Oh wait, Heated Shell? No wait, that's the Heated Shell that we got from the thing. So if we're overheated, we dissipate. Interesting. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, let's actually get it going. Why not? Problem is they take mass. Another Heated Shell. Am I okay with these guys shooting their missiles at the same time? I'm not feeling well. Yeah, we can only shoot 1 heated shell here. Oh, we're gonna overheat. We need more mass production. If overheated, increase the card's cooldown. Yeah. It's not good here. It's not good. Alright, need more mass production. Less energy production. Oh, we're overheated. We're gonna overheat even further. Oh, God. I think I actually have to dissipate too. Alright.
Heat sink's overloaded.
Yeah. I know. Okay. Shield switch. Cool. Oh, wait. We only intercept one of these. That's right. Gain an ordnance for every 2 heat on your ship. I think I'm actually shooting the igniter now. Let's get it out there. Yes, we will generate lots of heat. But we can dissipate it with the heated shells again. Do I want to get a card back now? Yes. Fire strike. Not good.
We're hit.
We're hit. I know. Alright, so Fire Strike is 9 damage now because we are so hot. It's pretty good. We can Heated Shell because we are currently way overheated. And then we're gonna radiate the heat away again. Okay, the good news is we are shielded.
Reactor's overheating.
No! The damage. It's the Iron Javelin, alright. This one depletes. Okay, we're gonna take this one here. Alright. For every heat tolerance point, you gain a heat. No. God, we gotta cool, and we gotta do it quickly. Alright, the thing is, we cannot yet manage the heat from the calculated overheat. It's an uncalculated overheat. Let's get it now. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, 2 heat is too much every turn. Expulsion. While overheated, fire a heated shell at the end of each turn. Now that is a combo card for the card that I was just talking about that automatically plays that heated shell that will dissipate our heat if we are overheated. I'll take it. Sure. And a supply depot. Sure. Oh boy. We're getting into danger territory here. So, supply depot means that we can now use war effort, gain an ordnance for every ordnance production, and draw an attack card. Sure. Why not? I'm gonna get the reactor power. Thank you. So, now we can get the mass out earlier, or our cards that use mass earlier. I think I still want to go back to the space station. Because we saved an incredible amount of money because of that dip down here. How do we go there? That's 1, 2, 3 points. Can't go here, can I? No. It's behind, therefore I am not able to. Can go 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. View a ship on the Solari. The Starkin haters. Ugh. But that's an unknown spot that I'd probably go to anyways, but this one as well. Where do we get more info? Actually, going to the space station, probably buying fuel and going back here, and then continuing our path here, potentially dipping back even, might be the best plot that we have. Alright. Okay, so we got some flare-ups from an explosion. We gonna inspect the wreckage. We might find something cool. Scavenge operation. We might take some damage. There's a 30% chance of success and 10% on explosion, taking 6 hull damage. And we have 3 attempts, and the explosion chance will go up every time. 50%. Oh, it's a 30-50. You see a bright flash. Alright, we take the damage. We also lose morale. That is bad. Is it permanent? Do we now only gain 1 morale point, like command point? I'm happy that we have the cash here. Wait a minute. Seen similar security systems before. Oh, we have a hacker here, that's really good. So we're gonna take the money right before the space station. That's amazing. We have some options. Hold on. I could go through the space station right now. taking a fuel, going up here, skip the fight, or we can go fight, repair station, then space station. Gaining some more money in the meantime to buy some cool things there. I like that. Let's do it this way. Okay, heat ray. Oh, this might be a problem. Iron javelin. Oh! You want to apply to heat? No.
You are now shielded.
No. I'm gonna hold my resources to get the Igniter double fire strike combo out. Dealing quite a good chunk of damage. War effort. Gain a ordnance for every ordnance production and draw an attack card. That's cool. Ooh, heat converter as well. Alright. We start with Igniter, dealing 7 damage, and we sustain heat. By the way, our offensive assurance is we deal 1 damage. And yes, if we don't take any hull damage, we're gonna keep that. Right. Cool. Now we're hot, so Fire Strike deals 8. We got the other Fire Strike right after.
Reactors overheating.
Alright, we're overheating. However, it's really good because now we get another 3 ordnance, and we're gonna dissipate 1. It's fine. In an ordnance for every production and draw an attack. I think I still want to go because there's more iron attacks that we can get here. Heat shift. Sorry. We're overheated, so we dissipate 2 heat. Really nice, and we broke their shield. Oh, they're down to 6 already. That was a good turn. I'd say we javelin them. That's a dumb idea. I'm gonna get a bit of resource to be able to shield. Yep. I could also use shield switch, to be honest. That's another 14 iron. Nice. That would be 2 pips. Yeah, let's hold it here. It's fine. Expulsion. While overheated, fire heated shell at the end of each turn. That sounds like a good idea. The end of each turn, add a heated shell. Heated shell only deals 3 damage. 4, actually. So I think I'm gonna initiate with the expulsion. Five cards coming back, actually. Okay. Oh, we took damage? Did we? I think we took 1 damage. I think... Oh, I was reading that wrong. Okay. Anyways, here's the Fire Strike to get him down, finally. Alright. So we potentially generate quite a lot of ordnance. We need to find a way to use that. Not get rid of it, but use it. Sling is pretty good. On shield break at 6 ionize. That's fantastic. Otherwise, just 6 ionize. Insulation field. While shielded, your heat tolerance is increased by 1 for every 6 shield you have. It's another 4 mass thing. Quick reload. Gain 2 of your highest resource. It's probably ordnance, right? Most of the time. While shielded, your heat tolerance is increased by 1 for every 6 shield you have. It's a pretty good thing to have, honestly, but man, we are not really shielded that often, that long. I think I'll take Sling here, because it's another good defensive thing, being able to just ionize the enemy and make them not shoot us. Alright. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. So we go to the repair station, see what we can do here. Ah, with an engineer you can use salvage to increase your maximum hull by 5. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. I think I want to do that. Yeah, we probably take a lot of self-damage in this run, so yeah. We can also get another salvage, which would be 45 bucks. I could add a card. I could just repair here. This is abandoned. I think I can only take one of these things. Let me increase my maximum hull. Why not? Why not? Alright. So, we docked with the station. And I feel like we should really try to get a bit more generation of mass, so we can always use our upgrades and kind of finish the boss with that. But hey, let's take a look around what we find here. There's a +2 turns on incoming missiles and torpedoes. You're an ace pilot. You're a hacker, engineer, and a medic, and you are Starkin. Weapons bay. Target lock is nice. I don't feel it. Booster pulse. Return a laser card from the cooldown pile to your hand. Sorry, repeater pulse. Booster pulse is laser card costs less ordnance. Okay. Hacking array. It could be an auxiliary one. Oh, interesting. Apply a suppression for every attack card in the enemy's hand. That's pretty good. That's actually quite good. It's amazing. What else can you bring? Glitch, disable target enemy equipment for a turn. Restrain, remove a pip from a random enemy weapon. Zap, -1 shield duration. If it's already at 0, half its shield points. These are good hacks. Okay, we can hack the heat sinks and so on. I mean, would I take this or would I look for a PDC to be able to intercept missiles? It's probably that, right? But what if they don't ever shoot missiles, you know? Then the hacking array would be better. And what if we just disable them so that they will not shoot those missiles with our hacking array and our weapons? Could also be good. Alright, parallel processing. Gain security for each 8 tactical cards played. Sure. Force dissipator for the shield generator. Missile damage no longer carries through your hull when your shield is destroyed. So a single point of shielding negates all missile damage. Cool. Overheated exploit. Attacks from this equipment deal a +1 damage when the enemy is overheated. And for the flag, which we have, applying brittle precision attacks deal +1 damage until turn end. No. No. A lot of no on these. What can we do here? +2 security for the next 3 encounters, +1 card drafting options for the next 3 combat encounters. That is amazing. I'll take it. Yes. I think I want to repair and just buy the fuel. Maybe the hacking array. And then use our remaining money for reactor upgrades. Let me repair everything. Get some fuel. Still eyeballing the hacking array. But now it's too late. I cannot take that. I mean, I can take it with me and use the reactor upgrade later. Is that a good thing? Apply a suppression for every attack card in the enemy's hand. Making the enemy deal 1 point of damage less. Or potentially 2 if they have 2 attacks. On the boss it would be 3 or 4 even. I think in the long run it's actually gonna be helpful. I'm taking it. Let's go. Okay. So. Yeah, I think we're good. Just go. Could have also taken the parallel processing for the extra security, but I think I am absolutely fine with that. Alright, got 3 fuel. I think I want to dip down there to play an elite combat. Yeah. Let's do that. There's a potential... What? We have a merchant ship here, and I have the money for it. Reboot, terminate, no. Oh, that is it! It's an autocannon Mark II Tier 4. That's what I was talking about. The way to intercept missiles, and it has the good ones already. It has autocannon plus, so it's basically... It destroys 1 missile and then we get a card to destroy another missile. Gridfire destroys 3 missiles in an instant, and piercing rounds say we deal more damage if we direct our PDC to the enemy ship. It is good and everything, but I guess I'm not gonna take it. Alright. So let's see what's down here. I mean, it's obviously a combat, but I also wanted to see what nodes are in the vicinity. Because sometimes you can also find escape pods and, yeah, get a pilot out of that. Or a crew member. This guy has 3 attacks, which is good for our hacking. Oh my god. Alright. It's 2 damage incoming. I want to try to avoid incoming damage because I want to keep my offensive assurance online for as long as possible. So we go plasma field.
Shields up, Captain.
Calculated overheat. And an igniter. Let's get hot, everybody. Alright. Alright. We gotta make sure that we get these heated shells going. So, weaken. I think weaken is fine now, because it'll also reduce the damage of the missile as it's fired. We are missing things though. Resources, more importantly, yeah. Okay, we gotta weaken now so that they don't deal damage. 0, 0, 1. Okay. The heated shell is a problem that is actually taking mass. If overheated, we dissipate it. Okay. I think in that case, I'm just gonna hold for a second.
Incoming missile.
Incoming missile. So now they intend to attack me again. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot. We cannot draw any defenses here, so I'm gonna go and say goodbye to the offensive assurance. We need to get expulsion out, and we need to do it now. Right, so... I'm gonna shoot the heated shell just to drop a bit of their shield. That is it. I could get an attack back. And then get some resources to play it. But what is our lowest resource right now? We have both energy and mass as 0. So we need mass to actually get that thing going. I think I just have to accept what's coming. Okie dokie. So, expulsion. While overheated, fire a heated shell at the end of each turn. Alright, so there is that. God, the damage intake, man. I hate it. I'd say we get the Iron Javelin out, right? It's interesting. If I use heated shell first, I could generate mass, because then my mass would be at 1. Let's do that. Yeah. Gain some resources. Draw an attack card is good. God. I think I'm gonna shoot the heated shell. No. It's just that. Bonk. There we go.
Heat things overloaded.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So we're heating up, but we are cooling down thanks to expulsion. While overheated, fire 1 heated shell at the end of each turn. Yeah, and we dissipate the heat with it. Problem is the missiles. I mean, they take a while until they reach, but still. 3 damage incoming. Let me... Oh, God. What do we have here? What attacks do we still have here? Show me. Shield switches there, which would be helpful to actually shield up a little bit. I don't know if war effort is the right call here. That's what I'm kind of looking at right now. When do we shoot Fire Strike? I think now. Alright, so now we are overheated. This is 4 damage to shred. This will also dissipate 1. Let me get the war effort out and see what we find. Another Fire Strike, hell yeah. We won't be able to play the heated shell anymore, but heat shift is still an option. Dissipate. Okay. And we sling. The ionize didn't go to the laser pulse. And do we dissipate 2 more? I think we need to, yes. That's pretty good, because now, because of the amount of heat that we dissipated, 9 heat total, we got some extra resources. Yeah, that's cool.
Things overloaded.
Take another 3. Quite a harsh elite fight here, not gonna lie. So yeah, there's a lot of damage incoming now. That's a total of 11 plus 4. Heat buffer. It's only the heat tolerance that they factor in, so it's always 8. Yeah, it's always 8. It's better than nothing. So we go, I think, shield switch first. Gaining 4 and then another 8. So we have 12. Quite hard again, huh? Overheated, increase the card's cooldown by 2. So currently we are not overheated, so it shouldn't be increasing anything, hopefully. We shoot the heated shell to dissipate. We are getting into the resource generation combo quite nicely. I like that. I think I will also radiate the heat away. Yeah, at 9 we're gonna get another stack of these resources. I love it. This is fine.
Optimal temperatures reached.
This is fine. They also have a stack of brittle now, thanks to our flak attacks all the time. And that means they take 1 more damage from every hour of our attacks, except for the iron attacks, obviously. Okay, let's see. Heat buffer is here. We need 2 shield. Or we need the kill. Gonna buffer it up. And the heat converter can also be just dropped. This is fine. Okay, guys. 1 more attack. We have the heated shell ready. They are not shielding. There's the offensive assurance. Wait, it goes back to our deck when it's depleted or as an upgrade? That is interesting. That is really interesting. Okay, we gotta take him down anyways, but yeah. So you can see the combo is kind of working, but we need to still think about our defenses a bit more. An iron charger. Reduce the enemy's ionized threshold by 1. Amazing, we're running an iron cannon. Alright. And we have the bonus thanks to our engineer, and it is also an elite fight, so we can choose from a lot of options here. Okay. Holy moly. Set enemy shred and ignite to 0 until the start of the next turn. So they're shred. Okay, so if they intend to shred or ignite me, then it will be 0. I see. I mean, sap is cool. Half the shield points. This turn, enemy gains 2 heat for every card played. I think I tried to not go into the overheat the enemy strategy this time. I don't know, maybe I will, but right now I'm kind of concentrating more on my own heat. Another radiate would be nice. Inventory scan. Gain a resource for each other card in your hand based on the card type. So attacks gives ordnance, tactical cards give energy, support cards give mass. Resupply. For 3 mass we gain 2 ordnance, 2 energy. Okay. Draw a card, gain 2 resources matching its type. That's a good card. I like it. It cycles and it gives us energy. Or a resource. Another heat buffer could be nice. There's another Iron Javelin plus. I said I like this card a lot. That is Sling Plus. Deal 8 Iron Eyes and on Shield Break add another 8 Iron Eyes. Now the enemy, if we put our subsystem into our Iron Cannon, the enemy will only need 5 Iron Eyes points to take away a pip here. That is good. We should really play into the Iron idea. So that would be 12. That would be up to 15. If the enemy have 1 shield point, it would be a maximum of 15. I think we get the most bang for the buck from Sling, to be honest. I'll take a Sling Plus. Absolutely. Very good. Alright, Iron Charger over here. Very nice. So, we got 213 credits. We need 230 to upgrade the reactor. What's the production that I want the most here? I think it's mass, right? Ordnance we are absolutely fine. Wait, we have a lot of ordnance generation, like one-off ordnance generation. Maybe this is the plan for now. Alright, here we go. The free roamers like us. Nothing ordinary. Aw, come on. Wasted fuel. Hate it. Okay. Do I want to go to the green node? Probably not. But it would give us another fight, potentially, that I would like to use for more upgrades. Do we weaken? Reducing the interceptor damage by 2. Is that worth it? That is a weird hand. I don't like it. Shield switch. That's better. Okay. I think I'm gonna get the heat shift out immediately. Alright. Let's keep drawing cards. Cool. So with shield switch we are already shielded. I want them to build their shield so I can sling it away. And then I would say it is also a good idea to just go igniter. Yeah, let's get some heat going. Do we need 2 weaken cards? I mean, make them super weak. Can only play one of them. And they intend to shoot their missiles now, so I gotta go and weaken them right now. So, Sling Plus is still an option. Bam. Alright, alright. Oh, yeah, of course. Do I sling again? I don't think so. No, let them shoot their interceptor so my suppression actually does a thing. Alrighty. Okie dokie. What next? More energy thanks to radiate, fire strike, sling. This is a bit weird. Okay, let's defend against the missile, I guess. We need the combo cards. We need to be hotter in order for fire strike to really unload. But it's 7 damage anyway, so let's just go, right? Let's just sling them, delay them, whatever. Bonk. This is fine. What we actually need is energy production. I just realized. Okay. Alright. Gonna hit you again. I'm gonna also Iron Javelin. Potentially, yeah. Getting rid of some of their attacks. At the end of each turn, add a heated shell to your hand, sustain 2 heat. Sure. We need attacks, so let's do that. Sustaining 2 heat is not a problem. They shoot their missile, we also draw some cards, so let's see if we can find it. There's the igniter. Oh, take it down. Amazing. Alright, torpedoes. Interesting. Another choice of 2. Thermalization. Gain 12 shield, sustain a heat. Every 3 shield lost on enemy's turn. Effect expires when unshielded. Interesting. So as long as we keep the shield up, we keep getting overheated when the enemy hit our shield. I don't know. While shielded, your heat tolerance is increased by 1 for every 6 shield you have. There's resupply. Not bad. Gain 3 of your lowest resource, add a malfunction to the draw pile. Could come in clutch. Glitch, disable target enemy equipment. But yeah, our energy production is quite low. I honestly don't know what I should pick here. While shielded, your heat tolerance is increased by 1 for every 6 shield points you have. I don't feel it. No, it's not really helping us immediately. Resupply is honestly fine. I mean, we have a lot of potential mass generation, but it is a card we have to play in order to get these resources. Yes, they give us +1 technically, but it is a card in our hand. That could be a glitch. But I want to try it. I'm here for it. Okay, guys, we got torpedoes now. What are we doing with torpedoes? They could go down to the radiators. I don't feel it. No, thank you. Okay, guys, that settles it. So again, we could now go to the space station, or we could go to the disliked waypoint, and also over here then, to get potentially 2 more fights and make our ship even better. Get more money as well. I think I need that. So, let's do it. Come on, fight me. Dead weight relation. Right, what's going on? Heil friend? Yeah, yeah. Transponder. You want... Wait. Starkin? Yeah, we can fight the Starkin, but here's the thing. The mission will probably be not within our reach on this sector anymore. We can attack the pirate. I think now it's like a regular fight, right? Yeah. We won't lose any affinity with them. That's good. Let's do it this way. Okie dokie. We have Slice. We still have our offensive assurance, so if we can somehow defend against it, we'd be very happy. And we have Shield Switch. Why not?
Now shielded.
Heat Shift is good, but later... I'm gonna end the turn. I'm gonna hold this. So, they want to zap us. -1 shield duration if already at 0 half the shield points. I don't care about it. Not... Actually, maybe a little. Now it's time for the slinging, I would say. There we go. 8 iron and another 6. Okay. We could reduce the zap. Let's buffer it up. Cool. The laser is gonna go on cooldown at some point, but not now, it seems. Alrighty then. So you wanna halve my shield points? Sure, so we gotta have a total of 8. Can we somehow overheat a bit, please? That is just not okay. We have all the heat reduction, but no heat buildup. Okay, I'm gonna draw an attack card now. There's no equipment on cooldown. You took it anyways? Oh, come on. Come on. Make him weak. Yeah, it's fine. So we take 2 more. It's the Iron Javelin, that's fantastic. This slice is always slicing, by the way. There's no cooldown, it seems. That's good for you guys. We are currently unshielded, so that is a lot of ionized that we put on the guy. Give me an attack, please. Thank you. Finally, we can use that thing. That thing. And just get going, I would say. Alright, there's Fire Strike, finally. We also have Heat Buffer that gives us a total of 8 shielding. But Zap is gonna halve it, which is just enough to get rid of the slice, that's fine. So Fire Strike, here we go. And the Heat Buffer. Do I ever use Expulsion? I don't think in this one here. Weaken is also not good. Let's get our hand free so we can get better cards. Alright, they're shielding up. Here's Sling, destroying their shield. Applying a lot of Ionize. I love it. What I don't like is that we are unprotected after. Unless we ionize them enough. Oh, maybe. No! Of course. Of course you would do that. Right. What now? 3 of my lowest resource? Sure. Plasma Field then? Field Switch then? Let's do it like that. And I'm gonna start overheating a little. Get some heated shells. This enemy proves as a bit tougher than I expected, to be honest. Take away their things, shoot the heated shell. Do we radiate? I think I'm gonna radiate, yeah. Don't want to overheat. Cool. I mean, Fire Strike is 7, this is 2. It's 9. So we still have to defend against the guy. Holy moly. Yeah. Guess that's the way then.
Reactors overheating.
We're gonna just fire all of the things that we have and we're gonna get another heated shell to finish them off. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna end it with a Fire Strike. Okie dokie, so I feel like our heat management is actually quite good. We have another plasma field. 4 shield plus 1 shield for each heat point we have. It depletes. It's not bad. Draw a card, gain 2 resources matching the type. I like it a lot, man. Inventory scan, also pretty good. Return 2 attack cards from your cooldown pile to your draw pile. Sustain 2 heat. Don't think I need another heat converter. I think we have a lot of ordnance generation already. Tactical requisition. So what does it really help us? What does it do for us? It generates our random resource, but it replaces itself and generates a random resource. 2 random resources. That's what it does. It's not bad. I think I need the plasma field. Let me defend a bit more. Let's go that way. See that we are not getting hit that often. Okie dokie. Guys, I need more energy production. So I feel like we're gonna do that and that. Putting a bit more reactor power into energy because, again, the last fight showed us that we need more defense and all of our defense are energy-based. Our iron cannon is energy-based and the shield is energy-based. Rampart, 10 shield and a duration. They got target analysis that they're throwing out there for the +1 damage on a double attack. Alright, alright, alright. I see what you're doing there. I'd say we're gonna start shooting. Do we wait for the rampart to go up? I'm gonna drop the heat converter immediately. I think that's a yes here. So sling deals extra damage if we break their shield. Gotcha. Generators on cooldown. So for now we just need to defend ourselves against 6. We can weaken them. So now it's only 4, which means our shield switch would be enough. And I'm gonna wait for maybe the Iron Javelin? They will keep their shield is the thing. Alright, let's hold this. Okay, now they deal +1 damage. Okay, so the shield will dissipate over time. How much time do we want to take here? They're gonna increase their damage output over time. We have to destroy that guy quickly. I'll drop a plasma field. Screw it. I'm just gonna throw the sling out there and I will also shoot the fire strike so we get things going. We still have a bit of defense in hand and I hope that I just draw more attacks. Ugh. Now we got the Iron Javelin. I mean, it's good because it's 12. Yeah, we can afford it. Nice. Got the pad pulls down completely. And that's another 8. So it would be another 2 Iron Eyes. Hell yeah. Love it. I think we can go into calculated overheat at that point, getting our heated shells and a little bit of hotness. Igniter. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just can't. Gonna use war effort now. Now I can. Alright. That makes sense. Having Fire Strike in hand makes a lot of sense. Now we are at 6. We're 1 off. Need to dissipate. Okay. There you go. Cool.
Reactors overheating.
Alright. Heated shell for the win. Let's get out of here. Give me all your money. Give me all your items. You do give me an item. Ooh, that's a light laser that we can sell. I love it. So now we are in like 1 card territory again. Resupply. Is that a card I like to play or not? Force draw is fantastic. Draw up to 3 cards, sustain 2 heat. Sap. Halving the enemy shield point. Might be good for the Iron Javelin and, oh sorry, the sling idea. Just halving the shield points and then breaking it with the sling. So we always get through. Sap is also very good for the is a very good counter for the final boss, because they always generate shield and they always generate duration. And taking away their duration or halving their shield points is fantastic. I'm gonna take that. Yes. It's very early to take it, but it might help us out anyways. Okay, so we are out of fuel officially. Now we can go to the station, see what we can buy there, or potentially upgrade our reactor again, so we can then buy some more things. Let's get rid of the torpedoes, we don't want that. I think the light laser is nice, but I don't want it. Personnel. Ace Pilot. Draw a card every time you play a card. That is good. Very expensive, but that is good. We also need to repair the ship a little. Or do we dare going in with damaged hull? We will repair at the start of the next sector, so we don't have to be that afraid. Possibly. Saving our money. Don't need a suppressor. I don't need a missile turret. Don't need a pulse laser. Another shielding bay. Galvanized. This turn shield cards cost 1 less energy. And then we draw a tactical card. Not gonna lie, that is a good card. But our shield cards are actually quite cheap already. Would be really good if you want to play multiple shields for, like, lots of sustain for multiple turns. What do we have here? Shield Initiator. Start combat with 4 shield points. Pretty good. Photon Amplifier is for lasers. So the Production Stabilizer says every turn you don't receive HP damage, you gain a random resource. That's amazing. Each ionized delay also removes the security from the enemy. It is an investment into the late game. Right now it doesn't really do a lot for us. But it is amazing, I'll take it, yeah. Let's buy that thing. Okay. I also do like the Production Stabilizer, that thing is pretty good. Gaining random resources. It's fantastic. Getting a +1 reactor power with the boost is potentially very good as well. We should really fish for that card, specifically. But then the question is, what are we doing with our other weapons? I think the Sling, Iron Javelin, and an Iron Whip is potentially really good. I don't need this to upgrade further. Could I upgrade the draft library here? Could I even? I couldn't. No. No, we spent all the money. So I think the rest of my money, I'm gonna keep 1 salvage, by the way. It's gonna just go into fuel, because we're gonna start the next sector with only additional 2 fuel. And then I feel like I should go with the engineer again and get more card drafting options, because we still have some good things to get. Let's go and see what we can do here. I'll go in with 47 hull points. It's what it is. Okay. Ready to go? I am. So, here's the nasty boy. They have spin up. Every time Chain Burst is played, reduce the cooldown of Chain Burst attacks by 1 turn. They also got Fortify. 6+1 for each fortified card played, up to a maximum of 12. Alright. Would be great if we could delay that. And there's Laser Pulse for 4, and we want to keep our Offensive Assurance on for as long as possible. Do I drop Calculated Overheat immediately? That might be an idea. Let's buffer up. Oh god. Sure. Let's get it out of the hand and get the heat going, because that's what we are here for. Worst case scenario is I can get some of my lowest resource. Fire Strike is gonna be good. Heat Shift is gonna be really good. And then there's also War Effort. I think I'm gonna drop that for now. We need more defenses. Okay, shield will be half, so the next shield is only 2. Iron Javelin is actually quite bad now, because double damage when we are unshielded. Currently we are shielded. 2 heat, so Fire Strike is 8 damage. Sure. I'll shoot the heat shell as well. Alright. No javelin. Problem is... will be halved again. You know what? I'm gonna get the lowest resource, and I get expulsion as well. So when we are overheated, we also fire that heated shell to cool us down again. Which will happen now. We're gonna go to 6 heat and then go back down. Very good. Zap. Half their shield. I am very unhappy that we're gonna take 3 damage and we lose offensive assurance. Yeah. Is there anything we can do? Yet again, I can just hack them. Sure. And then I would say we go into Heated Shell and then into maybe even Heat Shift to get the shredding going. I mean, I could hope that the Iron Javelin hits the Quick Pulse. Nah, it went for the Fortify. Okay. It's fair enough. Anything else I can do? I can return an operated thing. Will be one of our hot attacks. Why not? Fire Strike. Let's go. Okay. So here comes the Heated Shell. And again, I feel like it is perfectly fine if we take a little bit of damage here and there, because we will be repaired. So there's 3 damage 3 times. I can weaken you. That's 2 suppression, my man. And that means that you only deal 1 damage 3 times. Let's do it. It says 1 damage 3 times. The tooltip is sometimes weird here. Heat Converter. Gain an ordnance for every 2 heat on your ship. We do that. We're gonna get the plasma thing going. And then we're gonna drop the Heated Shell on you, my friend. We will have some heat on the ship, though. Okie. So, resupply is in the house. But we need the mass right now. Sure. Let's go ahead and just sling him all the way. We're gonna take another 4, sadly. Do I radiate? Yeah, sure. Why not? Resupply, because we can, and then let's keep going. It's 4 damage. We have Weaken in the house. There's Fire Strike. Sure. Only gets a +2 damage here, but still, it's good. We are currently unshielded, so we can take away more pips. I think at this point we have it under control, but we gotta control the heat, man. Gotta control the heat. Great. Another Fire Strike. Sure. And the Heated Shell. But this time we will take a heat damage. Just 2 points, yeah. Okay. But here's the thing. We are finally in the position where we applied Brittle and we got that Quick Pulse down for 3 turns. The Fortify is down there at 5 health. I mean, what are they gonna do to us? I am going to drop the Weaken. I'm going to drop a buffer. Here comes the Heated Shell for 3. And we have 1 in the hand. And that is it. Alright. So generating our own attacks out of nowhere, basically out of heat, is a way that I really like to play with. However, we need to find a better balance in our heat management. So finding some kind of thing that helps us dissipating more, like an upgrade to our radiator, would be fantastic. Let's see, we add a card. 1 out of 3. Quick reload. Gain 2 of your highest resource. I don't think I want to take anything more that costs more mass right now. Tactical requisition, I said it earlier, is kind of just good. As coolant dump, reduce your heat to your tolerance, but sustain 2 coolant loss. I can't have that. Not needed. Not needed. Restrain is good. Removes a pip from a random weapon. Discharge. Remove up to 1 pip from all disabled equipment pieces. If no equipment is disabled, disable a random one instead. Now, I think I want to be more precise with what I want to do here. And Restrain is good because it specifically targets a weapon. A random weapon, but still, is something that I need for, like, just defensive purposes. It's bad when we have, like, multi-pip situations. I could also just take the Tactical Requisition. It's also another support card. So getting a bunch more blue cards in my deck means that Spectrum could be a thing. Yeah, it's good. It's a no-brainer. Let's get some more salvage. We found the beam laser with double slice and a crosscut. Okay, it's nothing special about it. It just deals a bit of damage. But yeah, we finished the first sector. Let me see. Yeah, it's just 6 and this is 5. And if you add a shred this turn, repeat the attack. Which we technically do, but I like my iron cannon, honestly, like a lot. So, that was the first sector, everybody. We are coming into the second sector with our Firebrand. We repair the hull, we get a fuel. Only 1 fuel, by the way, holy moly. And we found this distress call over there. Yeah, that has been it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna continue in the next episode. And if you do enjoy what I'm doing here, please do me a favor, hit the like button. I know we're gonna say the stupid call to action thing, but it really matters for us content creators. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.